Welcome back to my Road to Completion guide for Dark Souls Remastered. This is episode 6. New Londo Ruins is filled with enemies that can't be hurt unless we use a Transient Curse. You also need to move slowly through this area to avoid getting attacked by multiple ghosts at the same time. I'll show you where to find 2 more Transient Curse in a few minutes, giving you a total of 3, which should be enough to get you through the entire area. The ghost will randomly drop Transient Curse if you need more. The jagged ghost blade is not needed for any trophies, so you can drop it if you want. Kick the ladder because we'll need to use it later. Run across the platform a few times to draw out the ghost underneath. Set up a safety save before tackling the next area. Just be aware that the effects of the Transient Curse wears off each time you quit the game, so you'll need to use another one when you load back in. The strategy for the next area is to bait the ghost out of the building so you can fight a majority of them on the stairs. Eventually you'll have to post up inside the building to kill the last few ghosts. Climb the ladder and talk to the NPC to get the key to the seal. After that, purchase Resist Curse for 5,000 souls. Now follow me so we can pick up the green Titanite shard, another soul, and drain the water from the area. Backtrack to the beginning of the area and take the lift to the lower level. Be careful because there are two enemies to your right. If they attack you, quit the game to reset the area. Then continue following me to the treasure chest upstairs so we can pick up the very large Ember. Head back to the lift and climb the ladder we kicked earlier so we can set up for the next boss fight. The Covenant of Artorias is needed to survive the Abyss, otherwise we'll die instantly. I'll show you 3 examples of this boss fight so you have a really good understanding of what it takes to beat the 4 kings. Example number 1. Equip the gold hemmed armor so we can keep our speed. Rotate the camera so you can quickly identify when the first king spawns. Cast Homing Soul Mask just in case the kings get too close, and switch to Soul Spear for maximum damage on the first king. To avoid getting hit, position yourself just outside of the king's attack range by moving back and to the left. When he swings and misses, counter with Soul Spear. You can also use this time to heal or switch spells. This strategy will work for the rest of the kings, except you'll need to switch to other spells once Soul Spear runs out. Example number 2. We can use the same strategy as before, but this time around you'll notice that I'm fighting multiple kings at the same time. This happens because kings will keep spawning the longer the fight lasts. Sometimes the kings will use magic, but you can block this attack after they swing and miss. It's very important that you're always killing each king as fast as possible to avoid this. With that said, it's still possible to win the fight, and that's what I wanted to show in this example. If a king hits your shield, you can continue to block while backing up or spam O to roll to safety. No matter what happens, you want to focus on maintaining the position just outside of his attack range. Example number 3. Equipping the stone armor can help with defense, but you'll move slower. Instead of moving back and to the left, just move left to avoid attacks. Now, because we have better defense, you could get in close and turn the fight into a damage race. Obviously, switching between these two strategies can prove useful depending on the situation. You will get a trophy for defeating the 4 kings, along with the soul shard and more humanity. Rest at the bonfire and set up a safety save before talking to the NPC. Say yes to his question and then place the Lordvessel on the Firelink altar.
Very well. I shall now guide you. This is Gwyn's prison. Now.
Travel back to the Abyss and join the Covenant to pick up another trophy and the Dark Hand.
If the leg can.
Warp to Firelink Shrine and follow me into Blighttown so we can get the Remedy spell. Set up a safety save before crossing over to the other side. Grab the soul behind the pillar and rest at the bonfire in the tunnel. To the left is another soul. Cross the swamp and follow me to the next area. Grab the twin Humanities from the chest and follow the tunnel until you reach the bonfire. Do not rest at the bonfire. Instead, equip the covetous gold serpent ring and set up a safety save. There are several crystal lizards in this area, and they each have a chance of dropping a Titanite Slab. Most of the time you can't even see them because they disappear so quickly. However, if we quit and continue, they will eventually show up again. When the crystal lizard finally appears, quit and set up a safety save. Now we can farm this crystal lizard by loading our safety save until we get the Titanite Slab. Based on my test, it's possible to get the Titanite Slab within 5 minutes, but during my live stream for my Patreon members, it took close to 30 minutes. So you may have to throw on a podcast while you farm this area until you get it. Make sure to set up a safety save when you get the slab, and I'll see you in episode 7. Be good. If you enjoy my videos and would like to support my work, you can do so at Patreon. Pledges start at $1 a month, and for those of you who support me already, I greatly appreciate it.